Hello, I'm Jim Dreyer, and welcome to this edition of Workin Wheels. Today we're going to be looking at the big daddy of the street department, the Sewer Jet Vacuum Truck. All right, I'm here today with Todd Herring of the Street Department. Todd, can you tell us a little bit about this vehicle here?
Yes, this is a 2007 Vactor jetter truck. We use this to maintain the sanitary and storm lines within the city. We can clean sewer lines, and we also can Vactor out debris in a debris tank in the rear.
So it's basically a big vacuum cleaner is what you're telling me.
Exactly.
Well, can you kind of show us how this guy works here?
We got us a 1-inch hose here with a sewer head on the front of it. We lower it down to the manhole, and it runs by water pressure. It's got different types of jets on the head, and as we go up the line, it sprays backwards, and it cleans the clay or PVC line, whichever one you have as you're going up it. And that's what we do to maintain them. This is our footage counter right here. We set it at 0, and then we go ahead and proceed on. We generally run these maintenance lines at 1,500 to 1,800 PSIs going against the flow, and we bring them back at about 1,000 or 1,200 depending on the size of the line.
So this right here is telling you how deep it's actually going?
No, this tells us how far up. This is a footage counter.
Okay. Gotcha. Ooh, do you get used to that smell there, Todd?
You get used to it quick.
And I can see it going down in there. It's basically a giant snake, like very similar to what you would use if your sewer lines at your home got clogged up.
Once you reach your destination, you let the line drain down somewhat, turn it back on, and bring it back.
Bring it right back out, okay? All right, now we have run the line through the sewer there, and if there was debris knocked loose, Todd, what would we do to clean that debris out?
At that time, we would use our Vactor setup here. This is an 8-inch tube. We can suck up to 60 to 70 feet effectively. We have a 1,000-gallon collective tank in the rear that it would eventually go to. And we have different sections of tube depending on the depth of the manhole that you're in or the catch basin that you're in. That's all controlled by this panel here and some controls in the rear. So we would do sanitaries and storms with that rear unit.
So this is where the vacuum part of the truck comes. This is what actually sucks all the nastiness out of the sewer.
That's it. It's right here.
It's a giant vacuum. All right, Todd, now that we're done here with the sewer main, what would be the next step for the vacuum truck here?
We would take our truck down to the Highway 94 lagoon, and we would dump out our sanitary load there and then flush our system out and move on to the next job.
Well, all right, let's go there and check it out. We are at the 94 Lagoon, and Todd's going to show us exactly what we're doing here. Can you explain to us what the purpose of coming here is, Todd?
This is a place where we dump all of our sanitary loads, solids, and liquids. And this also takes in sanitary from the neighborhoods up above. This is the only legal place we can dump sanitary and storm loads of water and solid debris.
All right, well, let's go ahead and dump out.
These here are the two controls. One unlocks the back gate of the tank, and the other one raises the tank up itself.
Okay. Ah, there it goes. So the only thing getting all that out is gravity, correct?
That's correct. When we get done dumping all of our liquids and solids out, we have a hydro flush system inside it to clean the tank entirely out.
Okay, so you flush everything out then after you do this?
Right.
right, I'd like to thank Todd Herring with the Street Department. Todd, thank you very much for showing us your vehicle here.
You're welcome, Jim.
And then I'd like to ask you all to join us for the next edition of Workin' Wheels.